Happy New Year.
Have you seen the time?
It is New Year's Day, Marie.
1985 or 1986. You've been in bed that long, you wouldn't know.
Talk about the season's greetings.
And what time did you get in last night?
Dunno.
Well, I didn't go to bed till after 2, I know that.
Well, it was a New Year's party.
Could have phoned us up. We were sat here like two puddings.
Thought your dad and Marge were calling round.
Well, they left early, because they were going out.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I didn't think, that's all.
Yeah, well, you don't these days, do you? There's me and Betty working ourselves to the bone, trying to get George out of that godforsaken place. All you can think about is going out.
Can't we have a rest from that, just for today?
No, we can't. Is George having a rest from it in prison? Today might be a holiday for some people, but not for me. I want my husband home, Michelle.
Hello? Anyone home?
Heather, hello.
Happy New Year.
Oh, you too. You're not due back till the weekend. Is anything wrong?
No, it's work. I got a call on New Year's Eve from the boss's secretary. Come back urgently was the command. Unfortunately, it means I miss Rosa's wedding.
Oh, what a pity.
Never mind, looking on the positive side, if I'd stayed over there another 5 days, I think I'd have come back as fat as a pig.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm just the same. We've done nothing but eat and drink. I'll just put these away.
Okay. My God, that's rather large, isn't it, Annabelle?
My first capital investment with the proceeds of my business. Delivered today.
Today?
Yes, I got it from the chap who supplies me with my frozen food. I made it a condition of the sale that he brought it round today. Cash on delivery. I say, though, it's a little bigger than I expected.
No need to guess your New Year resolution, then? To make your business a success?
Oh, yes, but my main one is to lose weight. Keep fit.
Snap!
Really?
Well, I think it goes hand in hand with keeping on top of your work. Anyway, that's my motivation.
Actually, I was thinking of going jogging.
Yeah, some of the people I work with swear by it.
But at my age.
Nonsense. Get out there and try it.
Do you think I could jog?
Well, just look around you when you're out. For most of them, it's too late.
Don't you think I fit into that category?
No, I certainly don't. Look, if you do it, I'll do it.
I knew they were plotting something.
What?
How are Kevin and the other fella?
If you mean Ralph, why don't you say Ralph?
I'm sick of that name.
It's a sad day for him having to take Grace's things to the old folks' home.
I could have done that. Me and our Kevin.
Well, why didn't you then?
Because our Kevin wouldn't have it. I just stood there while they were packing it up. Then had to make tea while they had their heads together, all nice and cosy like.
Harold Cross, what are you on about?
I'm on about the conniving. That'll be him now. Flaming cuckoo in the nest.
Hello, Heather, love.
Happy New Year, Edna.
Happy New Year. Go on through.
Thank you. Happy New Year, Harry.
You say so, love.
Well, I hope you'll accept this. It's a little present. I brought it all the way back from Ireland.
Oh, that's lovely. Look, Harold.
I'm looking.
Oh, take no notice of him, love. He'll be as miserable this year as he was last year and every year before.
Well, I won't stop.
Oh, stay and have some tea with us, Heather. Never mind Grumpy there. There'll only be the two of us tonight.
What?
He's gone for a drink.
I thought he'd gone to the old folks' home.
You know, Kevin dropped him off at the railway club. They've got an all-day extension.
He's gone with our Kevin.
No, on his own.
Well, that's a flaming cheek.
Look, I really think I should be off.
It's no bother, Heather.
It's very kind of you, Edna, but I've got an awful lot to do. Bye-bye, Harry.
Cheerio.
Oh, bye-bye, love.
Bye-bye.
And Happy New Year. Bye. What do you want to act like that for in front of Heather?
Never mind about her. He, that fella. He comes here, eats us out of house normal over Christmas, then goes out on his own for a drink without even asking me.
Well, what he had to do today, the man deserves a drink.
Does he? Does he now? We've acted like his unpaid servants for weeks, and now our son wishes him on us for good.
What?
As I said before, he's a cuckoo. A cuckoo in my flaming nest.
Right, shape yourselves, you two. And Michelle, get dressed. Come in, love.
Oh, Tom, Marie. All right.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Some of us wouldn't be happy whatever we've got. The twins all right?
They don't even know I've gone. They're in front room with our John's car racing things. Perhaps he'll let the kids have a go today. Well, what do you think, eh? See what I mean? Looks much more official now, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it, Michelle?
Very good.
I've got 250 of these petition forms. She's a good girl, that Sandra. She got 'em run off at work while boss won't look you.
250, eh?
Some's gone through. They're in all the shops on the estate, both parish clubs. And my old fella got in at all hours last night. He says there's one in every pub in district.
Well, we'll get this lot circulating round here, won't we, Michelle? Won't we?
We've already done one petition.
We've done one petition.
Oh, that was just a local thing. We want this one to grow. We want the whole of Merseyside to sign this, see what I mean? Then when it lands on the Home Secretary's doormat, he'll know exactly how people feel about George.
No tea goes on this table till I know what's going on.
Come on, woman, I'm starving. Maybe I'll get me full share with him out of it.
Not till I know what's going on. He must have said something to get you in a mood like this.
It was private.
Was it about Ralph?
I said it was private between me and Kevin.
He's my son and all, Harold Cross.
It was about your gambling.
Oh.
Now, can I have me tea?
Well, what did he say about, you know?
He said I couldn't keep you out of trouble on my own.
How Kevin? He said that.
You asked me.
Well, what does he mean?
He wants the other fella to stay, to keep an eye on you.
Ralph? Our Kevin wants Ralph to stay.
Oh, it's nice and easy for him, isn't it? He just ups and moves south. If he hadn't got Ralph Hardwick to come and mind us, perhaps he'd have had us put away.
Oh, aren't you cold? I'm freezing.
They have such a good time.
What?
Well, they do. Pat and them.
I wish you'd stop going on about them.
I went to a party with them, that's all. Pat was telling me last night you went to university. Could have done a lot more, but... well, he just enjoys doing what he wants.
We enjoy ourselves.
Do we?
Oh, you don't have to go to university to enjoy life, do you?
It's not that.
What's so special about them? Him? My ma was sick for years, that's why I hardly went to school.
I don't mean that, Terry.
You said you just went to a party with them. It sounds like to me you wanted to.
I'm just talking about how they live. All I ever get is problems. All that downstairs, free George. He's going to be out soon, what's the point? And you getting beaten up. All we ever get is problems.
Happy New Year!
Oh, and you? Thought you went back till the weekend.
I was telling Annabelle, urgent business.
Well, you're going in today.
The new girl does as she's told, Paul.
Oh, well, better to be wanted. Now I'm back at work, I find holidays drag. Call in for a drink when you get home.
Oh, thanks. I might just do that.
All right.
Whenever it suits you.
It's only a second-hand freezer. I really don't think you need to be in a mood like this.
Don't you?
For heaven's sake, it didn't cost that much.
It cost £100. Honestly, Anna. £100 for something that belongs in a scrapyard.
It works perfectly. I've just checked. Moreover, it's vital for my business.
Vital.
How can I be expected to cater properly if I don't have a decent stock of food? If I'd had a larger freezer earlier, I might have been able to cope with your embarrassment of turkeys.
That may well be. But it's equally vital that my car is kept covered. As it is, I've spent a king's ransom on a brand new garage, for which we haven't even got permission yet. A garage, not a frozen food store.
You haven't got planning permission.
It's going through. But what's the point when it seems to be for the sole purpose of protecting a useless extravagance?
Really?
Just hope you get a decent return on it when you grow tired of the business.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Paul. I won't grow tired of it. This is what I want to do. I'm getting busier and busier. I'm opening a company account tomorrow. This is the way I want to go, whether you like it or not.
Well, I just hope that you'll consult me in future before filling your home with ridiculous machinery.
Oh, yes, Paul, I'll consult you. I'll be very open about it. But if it's for the good of my business with my money, I'll do what I think is right.
Thanks, Rick. He's coming round on Thursday.
No sooner than that.
Well, he's busy, you know, holidays and that.
Oh, we could have done with him here today, Marie. We need all publicity we can get, love. What about them leaflets?
You know how I'm fixed.
Yeah.
I could ask our Michelle.
Hey, I could start a collection. He could put jars in hot pubs and that. See what I mean?
I don't want to be begging Betty.
Who's gonna be begging? Your husband's in jail, Marie. They won't give you anything the social. That's not begging, Marie. People will give, I'm telling you.
You aren't half good, Betty.
We're gonna clear his name, whatever it costs.
All my money will be going on the visiting. Oh, dear God. All that way just for an hour.
We'll clear his name. I've promised you.
It's no good getting like this.
Hey. The time for crying's over, Marie. It's fighting now. Just fighting.
Despite what you discovered about the office block in Birmingham, Heather, Cosgrove still want to go ahead with the bid for clerks.
I thought my report put them wise. That block's one big liability.
Yes, but it's more complicated than that. You know that Cosgrove's wanted to broaden their base on production. They're also mad keen to bind to clocks for the patent rights they hold.
Well, we've been through all that. Or rather, Heather has. Are they that valuable?
Clarks have got something new up their sleeve, and Cosgroves are determined to get it. But apart from that, there's the customer list. They're all worldwide. It'll give them much wider access into international markets, particularly Europe. They can tap all manner of grants from Brussels.
We do know this, Joyce.
I'm recapping. What I haven't told you about is Oakden's. They're contenders too. They want Clarkson in a hurry, by all accounts.
I don't know them.
Well, you don't have to. All that matters is that they want to bid, and quickly. So this takeover can't happen quickly enough for Cosgroves.
Are they ignoring my report on that office block?
It was good advice, Heather, and they're not ignoring it. They're just going into the deal with their eyes open.
But, I mean, I've said it before. You couldn't give it away.
They'll absorb it, liability or not. They thought it might be rich pickings, but no. They're prepared to live with it, though, for long-term gain. Look, the principle works both ways. You've discovered that office block wasn't worth its value on paper. Cosgroves are confident that the patents and so on, probably exploited, are worth far in excess of any value on paper. It's their decision, their risk. And they are the best qualified to make that decision. You did the job you were there to do. But they are not prepared to sit around while the world gets back to normal after Christmas. They want to move quickly and smoothly. No jitters with the suppliers, none with the customers, and certainly not a quiver on the stock market.
I see. So let's carry on with the scrutiny.
That is why we're all here this afternoon. Oakden's forcing it.
Right.
Who does what?
I reckon we should put our heads together and write down everything that happened to George. Right from the very first minute he met this gangster fella. Get all the dates and times and everything. Like a diary. See what I mean? Then we can give it to this Ricky Sexton.
I don't know if I can remember all the dates and that. Oh, Michelle might remember.
I don't.
Oh, you've got to, Marie. Then we can give it to this reporter fella and he can make his own inquiries. Now, that's another thing. He doesn't know that George has been sent to Cumbria.
No.
Well, you see, we should make a fuss about that as well. It's not right, you know, Michelle. The journey Maria's got to make just to visit her husband for an hour.
He'll be out soon. What's the point of all this?
Clearing his name, that's the point. Oh, yeah, he's going to be out. But what to, eh?
All right, carry on then. But leave me out of it.
Listen, madam, we're all three of us in this together. You, me, and Teddy. Where is he, anyway?
How should I know?
You know Heather's workload just now, apart from Cosgrove's, it is pretty heavy. So, I'd like you to step into the breach, as it were.
Fine. Just the chance I've been looking for. Beware, Miss Havisham.
Well, don't get carried away, Greg. This isn't promotion. From now on, you're Heather's leg man. I want you to take over all her smaller jobs and also do the legwork on this assignment. It will require a considerable amount of work in a short space of time, so you will be taking on a lot of responsibility.
Suddenly I'm an important person.
I wouldn't exactly put it that way. But I want you to give Heather all the backup that she needs, and if she needs anything, I want you to drop everything, okay?
Everything? Well, anything in the course of duty.
Now get out before I find someone else to do the job.
Thanks. Look, by the way, as it's New Year's Day, can I buy you both a drink? They'll be open soon.
Thanks, Greg, but I won't have the time.
Heather?
And neither will Heather. I think we're going to have to postpone our celebrations until we've settled this takeover.
Thanks anyway, Greg.
See you tomorrow, then. Good night.
Well, he won't be seeing you.
Oh, no, not Birmingham again.
No. I know it's not the done thing, but I thought you might appreciate working from home. So I've got the go-ahead to let you take the assets register for Clark's away with you. It'll take some going through, and I thought you'd prefer to do it without phones ringing and other bothersome things.
How long can I keep the register?
Till Thursday afternoon at the latest. I'm afraid others are going to need it by then. Right, down to business.
I take it that is for us, not someone else's dinner for tonight.
It's for us.
Thank you.
The way my business is expanding, I think I might have to employ someone to help. Won't always be like this, taking over the house.
I'm glad to hear it. There's no need to outline your future plans to me at this stage.
But I want you to take an interest. I'm perfectly willing to be open about what I'm doing.
Well, as we're both committed to being open about our business activities, you might like to be the first to know.
Oh, what?
I've picked the firm for the maintenance contract at the plant.
Not David Davis.
Oh, no. Not after buttering me up with that lavish lunch. Excellent though the meal was. No, I've gone through the tenders, and remarkable coincidence, the company that haven't sent me either a turkey or some ridiculous gewgaw is the one that's tendered the lowest figure.
Good. Perhaps there's a moral there.
Yes. If you don't spend on bribes, your company's able to keep its prices down.
Anyone I know?
Oh, I shouldn't think so. Hardly a household name. They've got a first-class reputation in the business. Woodward and Lynch.
You're not worried about the unions?
I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Have you finished?
Oh, damn. Who can that be?
Hello, Bob. Happy New Year.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
Come in. Hey, I hope it's not work. How long the Labour movement fought to get today made a national holiday?
Well, you did tell me you were a 24-hour day man.
No peace for the wicked, eh?
It's Cheryl Potter.
Oh, not her again.
You haven't had her and her father on the phone to you this holiday. I have. Look, is this convenient? I mean...
Oh, Sheila, you're all right. She's round at her mates. Sit down. Do you want a drink or anything?
No, thanks.
Go on.
The poor girl's very upset. She and her father want Jerry Dwyer disciplined. Mr. Potter's even talking about bringing in the police.
The police?
I'm treating this seriously.
Yes, I know you are. Go on, what you been saying now?
4 packs of smoked salmon.
A whole roast pheasant in burgundy wine jelly. Well, didn't he say who he was?
Just special delivery for Mr. Collins.
Look at these. Smoked oysters.
There's no card, nothing. This looks like a last-ditch attempt by someone like David Davis.
Do you realise how much these things must have cost?
Well, I wouldn't put it past a character like him to have enclosed a wad of used £5 notes with all this.
Just a moment.
Any message? Sorry about the delay. Thanks for all your help this year and the season's greetings. Woodward and Lynch. Oh, would you credit it? The only firm.
Don't worry, Paul. I'll be your witness. You chose that firm without any financial or other inducements.
Well, this really is the limit. A bottle of sherry, yes. With a plastic pen tray, but what on earth are we going to do with all this lot?
Might I make a suggestion? Put it in my freezer?
Well, does seem a shame to send it all back.
And I agree with Cheryl, Bob. Dwyer should be disciplined.
But you know the attitude of the lads.
I know that this business was condoned by each and every one of the men on that shop floor.
Look, even if she does get her own way, her name's going to stink.
Well, it shouldn't. She's done exactly what she should have done, and she's very upset.
Upset? She will be upset when she starts getting victimised.
Victimised?
Janet, love, I've seen it all before, and over far less. For God's sake, this was just a bit of a lark, wasn't it? You know the time of year, just before the Christmas break. They're all in high spirits, the lads have had a few drinks and that.
Bob, I'm going there tomorrow to see if I can press for Dwyer to be disciplined.
Well, you know the mood of the men. We already face a work to do when they go back tomorrow. Look, this has got the lads really upset. There could be real trouble.
But it's an important principle.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, this could end up in a long strike, you know. Now, you mightn't have seen that, but I have.
I thought you backed me.
In a way, I do. It's just that I don't think this is the source of sexual harassment you were brought in to fight.
Oh, yes, it is. And I'm going ahead.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Yes, I do.
Happy New Year.